What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in the leaderboard mode. Now, today we are on our new claim here, and we're getting ready to drill. But before we start drilling, I want to send our big fuel tank over. So we're going to come in here, we're going to unlock the transport feature because it's only $5,000. And then we can send everything we need to directly to here. So, with that in mind, let us find our fuel tank. There it is. Send that over. Now we will be sending everything over piece by piece. One thing we are going to do is the duplex jig that we bought, we're going to keep. The one that we're renting, we're going to get rid of right away and replace it with one we're actually going to buy. So let's get this over here, and yeah, that should do it. Go out here, let's get her fueled up. Beautiful. And hose is right here. Yes. Alright. So slap the fuel in it, and then we're going to go to town getting this thing all drilled out. We're going to do some like spot drilling kind of. We're going to go like every other one. And then we're going to see what we find. We want to find the hot spots before we start mining. So alright. Let's get on in here. There we go. Fire it up and let's head on out and see what we can find here. So this claim ought to be great for gold when we do find hot spots here. So I'm looking forward to see exactly how good the gold's going to be. Now, I'm not 100% sure what to expect. I'm not going to lie there. Like I said, I don't remember the last time I was even out on this claim, so I have no idea what we're even going to be looking at for numbers here. But yes, the claim is very expensive to lease, but the amount of gold here should well offset it. So anyway, you have to set the parking brake and push F, and it automatically drills down. Once it hits the bottom, it stops. You push R to return it up, and you can only release the handbrake once it's all the way into safe position here. So once it stops moving, you press spacebar and away you go again. So we're going to be doing this throughout the claim. Going to go like every other square basically until we find a really good spot of gold. But we're going to do like a couple strips here before we even check out the gold map. Just kind of get a lay of the land here a little bit. There's a lot to drill, so I'm not going to show all of it on camera, but this whole episode is just going to be about drilling, and we're going to see what we can find for good gold. So again, not sure exactly what the numbers are going to be in the good spots, but as far as I remember, the good spots are very good, and the bad spots are like completely dead spots. So it ought to be interesting to see. Come on, get to safe spot. There we go. And move along. And again, once we find a hot spot, we're going to be drilling like all the squares around it to kind of map out the vein, I'll call it. Because normally speaking, it's not one square that's a hot spot. It's like an area. So that's why I'm calling it a vein, because it basically runs like a strip or a cluster. So I guess we'll find out after we drill this one here. We're going to take a look at the gold map just to kind of see if we've hit anything decent or see how bad the dead spots are, just so you guys kind of get a feel for how this is going to look for those of you who don't know this claim and how much different the gold is here. So let's take a look here on the map. And parcel 4, where are we at? Okay, so all these spots are dead. They're shit. So as you can see, 11.5 ounces, 27, 40, 68. Not even worth bothering with. I mean, every spot on the last claim is better than these. So, and this is exactly why I'm drilling this claim. The difference here versus the starter claim is incredible. Most of the spots on the old Arnold claim will have at least 150 ounces of gold per square. Now that's not all of them. Obviously the shoulder spots like out there can be pretty low and stuff like that, and you'll get an occasional like terrible spot, but excuse me. Here, the difference between spots is like completely different. Like as you saw there, we were finding some spots that almost have no gold, and you'll find some spots that are basically, you're almost scooping it, is how I'd put it. You're basically scooping pure gold. Obviously you're not, but it's so rich in gold in some of these spots. It's incredible. It really is. So I'm hoping to find one with you guys. Hopefully we can find a really good one and start mapping out the vein. Not sure where I'd expect one to be. Probably somewhere in the middle, and I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a strip, not a cluster. But that's just my guess. I really have no idea what to expect, to be perfectly honest. So we'll just shut up and drill. Well, we're not gonna shut up, but you know, I gotta talk. I gotta talk. It's how I am. Alright, so after this one's done, we're gonna check the map again, just to kind of see if we found anything decent or if it's still all pretty crappy. So let the drill start coming up. Let's check out the map again, and everything's dead so far. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say we're gonna find our hotspot right in here. Just a guess based on how the how that like slump in the land goes. If it was, you know, if that's just my thoughts. We're gonna skip this square here, and we're gonna go right up here to 504 as soon as this thing turns. Thank you. Alright. Now if you're wondering why I'm not really drilling the edges, I don't expect to find anything on the edge. The edges are pretty shallow. They almost never have anything worth mentioning in. I do say almost, but we will map out more of the claim as we go. This is basically, like I said, I want to find our first hotspot, get our equipment set up, and see how the cleanouts are going to be. I should get a pretty good feel for what we're going to get based on the numbers we see on the gold map, but we'll have to see. So a couple more spots drilled. Here we go. We finally actually found a little bit of gold. This is actually minus the top crap, the overburden. The bottom here is actually as good or better than basically any spot you'll find on Old Arnold. So it's got 351.87 ounces in about 8 meters of dirt. So now, can you actually get all that out of there? No. But, you know, you get, it depends on the efficiency of your plant. You know, obviously, tier 4 or tier 5 plant is going to be exponentially better than a straight tier 3, but I'd like to say that probably the tier 3 is probably 50% efficient, which, yeah, it sounds like it's shit, and it kind of is. That's kind of a really crappy efficiency, but, you know, it's a game. It's not, like, it's not real life or anything, so it can't be as efficient as what you'd find, obviously, in real life. So, anyway, I'm going to quit babbling about that because I'm probably sounding like an idiot trying to explain that. But again, here we found another halfway decent one, but again, a lot of overburden. It doesn't have much in there, but it is only 3.4 meters that actually has the gold. So, you know, it's basically about getting through that top layer of crap and then getting onto the money making dirt below it. So we're gonna do a diagonal hop here. God, why do you get these machines on a hill and they're like just a total pile of crap? I mean, seriously. Look at this. I could walk faster. I wish they'd fix that, because that is, I don't know, that drives me absolutely mental that these things are so nutless on a hill. They're absolutely useless on a hill. Whoops, set the parking brake. Yeah, that kind of drives me nuts in this game. All the machines are just an absolute pile on a hill. Put them on any little bit of hill and they just totally become useless. Wish they'd fix that. Thing's got tracks on it. Thing could do like 7-8 kilometers per hour. There's no reason you put this thing on a baby little hill that the thing like conks down to 0.5 kilometers per hour. That's, yeah. I don't know. Lots of little things like that in the game that trigger me, I guess. I'll call it trigger because, yeah, they do make me go, what the hell were you thinking? But I don't know. Let's keep going here. Hopefully we're going to start hitting some better spots here. We should now. We did find a couple that were halfway decent, so that might mark like the edge of a hotspot. So we're going to drill this one, and then we're going to check the map again, see if we've located anything good. So we got, these are kind of garbage, you know. Basically, there's not enough there to even bother with. Another one that's pretty decent, but it's way the hell down there. 200 ounces within 3.5 meters of dirt is not bad, but it's getting through all that extra crap to get to it. That's the problem. Here again, nothing for the first 10 meters, and then after that you got mediocre gold. So it's not at all what we're looking for yet. Not even remotely close. We are looking for like that nice, solid, dark gold color. And yeah, we want the good hot spots, not this mediocre stuff here. So check this hole and we'll see where we're going from here. So again, we're getting back into dead spots. Again, it's like basically all overburden. There's not enough gold in there to even really bother talking about, to be honest. Now it is possible that our strip of gold is in here, but you know, it's hard to say. It really is. That's why I kind of go every other one, just to, because you know, chances would have it that you would strike the right spot, but it is possible we're going to miss it. So if we are not finding anything good, I'll go through and drill more later, but I really want to find a hot spot to show you guys here. So let's get this thing turned. We're going to go straight across now. Drop the drill. Come on, baby. I need a hot spot. I need like a hole with 1,000 ounces. Alright, keep on going here. Again, we'll do a few and then we'll check the map and then, you know. So yeah, this is kind of an absolutely necessary part of mining on these further claims like this, because with how bad some spots are and how great other ones are, you don't want to be just guessing and checking like I was doing on the old Arnold. On the old Arnold, it's not gonna. Obviously, the hot spots are a bit different. You know, the average gold per tile there is probably, I don't know, it's probably 150 per square for an average. So, in a hot spot, you can get over 300. So yeah, it is a decent bit of difference, but it's not like on here where you get nothing or infinite gold kind of thing. So, I didn't really want to drill at old Arnold because we were on gold. We got on some pretty decent stuff right away, but we kind of lost it, and I wanted to get on it right away and just keep going. Yeah, should you mine the old Arnold claim? Probably. I mean, you probably shouldn't follow my just guess and check kind of shitty method I was doing, but you know, for me it worked. We got lucky. Next time around I will probably drill it, just because you know, we're gonna want to be on the big gold right away, and you know, it's gonna be just kind of like this game where we want to get on the big gold, get onto the good claim, and you know, really start hammering through some really good gold. I'd love to, like I said, I'd love to start seeing some huge numbers in our clean out, but what? Seriously, come on. Drive the thing, please. Thank God. Oh, yeah. That triggers me so bad. I'm not gonna lie. Why does it? Because there's no reason. Absolutely no reason something should be that slow. Never. I mean, good God. My grandma could walk up that hill. She's in her 70s. She could walk up that hill faster than this thing could go. I mean, come on. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I get too triggered about something like that, but it bugs the hell out of me. There's certain things in games that just, yeah, I don't know. They just make me, ugh. Alright, enough talk about that. You guys don't want to hear me bitching about something like that. So we're gonna drill this one, then we're gonna check this whole strip and see if we found anything. And then we're gonna do the same with the next one, and you know, on and up through the whole claim. Whoops. All the way down first. There we go. Alright, let's check the map. See if we found anything decent. Ooh, we found a nicer spot here. Oh yeah. 657 ounces through there, and there's only a little bit of overburden on it. Yeah, this isn't great. This isn't horrible. But once you get down in here, that's where the money is. So, as you can see, a lot of dead spots. Very few really good spots. So, and as you can see, the different shades here. I'm going to call this jack squat, close to jack squat, getting okay, relatively decent, and cha-ching. So this is the getting there. It's like the almost where we want it kind of thing. So we're going to head over there and we're going to drill around that hole quick. I'll actually mark that square so you guys can see exactly which one I'm going to be drilling around. So we're going to drill all 8 around it just to see if it's a vein or if it's just a little baby hotspot. Hopefully it becomes a vein or a good strip. I'd like to see a big cluster, to be perfectly honest. And I'd like to see that beautiful cha-ching kind of spots. Those would be fantastic. Alright, this one's drilled. Nice thing about renting this is if we bust a bit, I'm just sending the damn thing back. I ain't paying for another bit, I'm sending it back and renting a different one. No, I don't know how much the bits are. It probably doesn't matter. It's probably cheap enough where we could replace it and, you know, just not bother with just sending it back because of a broken bit. Come on, show me the cha-ching. Wouldn't that be nice if all 8 spots around us were cha-ching? Oh man. When we do find a nice hot spot, one that's gonna keep us busy for a while, that's probably gonna be our first like spot to mine. Now this claim is pretty deep in spots, so I don't think we're gonna be able to reach like much more than halfway down, I want to say. So it's going to be interesting to kind of get down to the dirt. I'm absolutely horrible at making like drivable ramps to get down to it. So you're probably going to see me do some really, what do I want to call it, half-ass mining for it. I'll say it that way because I am horrible at making ramps. not too great with the bulldozer as far as scooping out goes. I'm a little bit better with the end loader for getting the dirt out of the way, but I don't know, we'll have to see. We will have to see. Now what we might just do, and I know this is going to be kind of a mediocre idea at best, but what we might just do is make like a cut all the way to the bottom and just like rent the end loader and just make a cut all the way to the bottom, so we throw out like one whole dead zone strip. And then what we'll do is we'll mine like the top half of the gold, then get down there into the hole, and then mine the rest from there and have like our dump truck and stuff all the way at bedrock. So I don't know, I really have no idea what I exactly want to do. Maybe I'm not gonna be as bad as making my ramp to get down there as I think, but I don't know, we'll have to see. Bulldozer might be the easiest way to do it, but I really don't use the bulldozer too often, to be perfectly honest. Maybe good practice, although I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Couple more to hit up quick, and then we're gonna check the map, see what we're looking at for the spots here. Hopefully they're good spots. Hopefully it's not just a random good one. Like I said, I want to find that vein like right away. Like get on it, get to hammering out some gold, and yeah, get rich. I wanna get all our equipment paid off before winter. Well before winter. That's my plan. Everything paid off. Alright, so this should be the last one. I think we started with 517. Pretty sure we did. Yeah, pretty sure we started with 517. So this is going to be the last one. And let's check the map. Okay, so pretty decent. The strip actually, this might be a really good hotspot depending on what else we can find. So again, this one shows up a little lighter color than that one by the looks of it. Let's actually toggle that off so you guys can see the difference. So you got garbage, almost garbage, medium, and then these are pretty decent. So as you can see, again, overburden, we're probably going to cut off, you know, all the way down to that 3.6-ish. It probably won't be perfect cutoff because you really can't tell the depth too well on here. And look at this, man, this is, wow. I think we're starting to find a good vein here. Yeah, look at that gold. It's almost 800 ounces in those two. 6.5, 6.5. Yeah, let's keep working our way up through that way and see what we can find. So it's this way. Oh yeah, we gotta wait for that to come up first. Alright. Get this thing turned. And the nice thing about this is it isn't too far from our wash plant. So I consider myself to be pretty quick with the excavator. Not quite as fast with the end loader, but I still do okay with it. It's just when you go from the excavator to the end loader, for me anyway, oh man, driving that thing kicks my ass. It really does. I was having issues with that for like first couple dump truck loads, but once I got back in the rhythm of it, I was making my cleanouts just as quicker than with the excavator with it, but it takes me a little while. It does. Alright, so should we just go, let's go 3 out. Let's make another 9x9 square here and see what we find. And that's probably going to end up doing it for the episode because we're already about 25 minutes in. And I don't want to make this too long for you guys. So what we'll probably do is when we mark out our good hotspot, we'll probably get that dug. And if we we should be able to make plenty of money to buy ourselves the drill, but I want to get it sent back right away. I don't want to keep the thing. The rent cost actually isn't too bad, but I want to get to digging right away. Oh, I'm just like dying to get into this good gold. I really am. I don't know. Something about it just makes me excited to play. And I got a lot of work to do setting up the wash plan again, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me through that. That's gonna be, I don't know, that's gonna be at least an in-game day, probably more. It's gonna take a while. Get everything transferred over and set back up. The biggest problem is gonna be getting everything from the old claim here, like not the big stuff you can just like transport over, but all the little stuff, hoses, you know, mats, cords, all that sort of fun crap is gonna. I am gonna buy the big trailer from the equipment shop because I'm not just using the truck. Now, if the stuff actually stacked well in the truck, I don't think it'd be too bad to haul with just the truck. But stuff like sits in there really, really crappy. So, alright, that hole's done. We got 3 more to do, and then we're going to check out the map and hopefully see some of them cha-ching kind of spots. 1,000+ ounce holes. That would be fabulous. Now, one thing I do want to say about once we get set up here, I am going to be buying extra mats for all of our sluice cores. You know, the TDJ and the hog pan ones. And the reason for this is what I'm going to start doing is, I think I mentioned this in the last video, but what I want to start doing is I want to get several sets of mats so I don't have to clean the mats every time after I do my dig. I just want to be able to pop the mats out quick, throw a fresh set in, and get back to digging. And then, you know, after however many sets of mats and stuff like that, then we can get to cleaning out them. We could probably actually do them on camera. I don't think I've showed you guys cleaning the mats on camera on this one. I know I did on season 4, but I don't think I have on here. Or wait, never mind. Actually, that's a lie. We did on here when we first got the Nuggetator, I think. But maybe we can start including a little bit of that. I am going to include some digging videos. So, but anyway, let's check out the map. Alright, so we got another 3 really good spots, and then it starts to trail off. Before we end this episode's going to be really long. I'm sorry. But I do want to check out the rest of these spots. God, look at that gold. Yeah, this is going to be some killer fine stuff. Alright, so we're going to want to do like 464 and what was the other one? 464 and 489. Actually, you know, let's do 439 as well. Let's get these next 3. Let's get these next 6. I'm sorry this video is going to be long, but I want to get this all mapped out with you guys. I don't want you guys to miss this part because, you know, I realize it's not the digging, it's not the gold, but it is figuring out exactly where we need to be mining. So, again, it's going to be long. I'm not gonna cut anything out of this because, like I said, I want you guys to see this. If you guys don't want to watch this, that's fine. You can skip the episode. No hard feelings about that. If this is not something you want to see, that's perfectly okay. We should have a digging video up possibly late tonight. If not, it's going to be a Tuesday morning thing. So it depends on how long getting that all set up and stuff is going to be. I don't think it's going to take like an all-day thing for me. I feel like a couple 3 hours to get everything over and set up should not be a problem. Whoops, did we go all the way down? I have a tendency of, when I was mining on the old Arnold, I'd hit the I'd hit the return button too quick, and then it won't actually drill the hole, because you have to go all the way down. You can't like start drilling and get like part of the data. It's goofy like that. But no, I think we're gonna check out the map here after we dig this one, and then we can see if we're still in the good. Okay, we're in the decent. 500, 600. Okay, let's check this way. Wait, let me check which numbers we need. 93 and 68. Come on, get up there. Oh great, we gotta go over a hill. Just put something on the gas pedal and get out and walk over there and take a quick snooze while we wait. Alright, I said 93 and 68, so pop them on in here. That's kind of funny that the hotspot is this close to the edge again, kind of like it was on the old Arnold claim for us. It was like right off of our wash plant. Whoops, did I go down all the way? So we're getting kind of lucky there. There was another hotspot on the old Arnold. It was back like in the middle of the pit. I call it the pit. It's back in that divot area. That was a huge hotspot. Although the better gold was actually up front, the stuff in the back there in the pit, I'll call it, was pretty good, but it wasn't quite as good as what was up front. But there was a lot more squares of it yet. So if we would have needed the gold, we could have went there and just. All right. So we got 211.8 ounces of gold out of that last triple, and as you can see, that's a 30% and 18,000 for rent. So, all right, good enough. I don't care too much about that. Okay, so we're getting back into some meh kind of stuff. So this is gonna be our hotspot. We're probably gonna be, at least for now, we're gonna hit everything here, everything. This kind of stuff, yeah, I actually wouldn't mind hitting this, to be perfectly honest. Take off that top 5 meters, and the rest is still pretty good. That's 300 ounces in the rest of it. You know, that's basically as much as our best tile on Old Arnold. Not quite, but again here, you know, chunk off from right there up, and then mine the rest. That's again 340 ounces. You know, 500 ounces in that. This is gonna be some really good stuff there, and I cannot wait to start hitting these 1.5 ounces per meter cubed. And hit them, and God, look at that gold. This is gonna be fantastic, you guys. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I really do. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm so ready for this. Can't wait to get at it. I'm gonna be getting this video edited and put up right away, so I'm not gonna start on setting this up for a while until the video's all the way uploaded and ready to go. So I don't know, video should be out I'll say 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. give or take. So that's my guess anyway. Should be out about 10 o'clock with editing and uploading. So I think that sounds right. I don't know. But let's get this thing dropped off on the pad, get it shipped on out of here. And yeah, like I said, I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I hope you guys are as excited as I am to start seeing this really good gold come. I cannot wait. I really can't. I'm like so ready for it. Like I said, so ready to get onto some like monster size gold. But anyway, enough about that. I'll quit yakking to you guys. Like I said, hope you're enjoying the content. If you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you guys show the love, smash the like button, comment down below. You know, what do you guys think of the difference between the hot spots and the dead spots on this claim? And you know, if you guys have, you know, any sort of hints as to how I should like mine a ramp down to that. I mean, I'm assuming bulldozer end loader should be what I'm using. Probably going to be the end loader for me. A little bit more accustomed to it, except the driving of it. I'm pretty shit at driving it, but anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Sorry for going long. And like I said, if you guys don't want to watch this episode, don't feel obligated to. I know it's just drilling. It's not mining. So, yeah. But thank you guys again so much for being here. And we'll catch you guys for the next episode, which is going to be mining.